For 2 decades of diplomacy, the 2015 Iran is not a country the world can ignore. One of the most sophisticated military forces on the planet. Despite sanctions, Iran developed ballistic missiles, armed drones, reshaping modern warfare, a powerful naval force in the Persian Gulf, the elite Revolutionary Guards, a vast network of regional proxy armies, nuclear ambitions, the world's concern, technology, intelligence, asymmetric warfare, air power that challenges regional rivals, massive ground forces, special forces for unconventional scenarios, billions spent on technology that challenges the US. Let's break it down. 10 key areas. Most nations field 1 army. Iran fields 2, and the second one commands far greater power. Born from the 1979 revolution, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps was created to protect the new Islamic system. Over decades, it expanded beyond its original mission. Now it controls missiles, drones, cyber units, and proxy forces. The IRGC runs port operations, major businesses, and wields enormous political influence inside Iran. With roughly 150,000 fighters, it fields its own navy, air force, and ground forces, entirely separate from the regular military. Its elite Quds force operates in the shadows, arming militias across the region. This is Iran's sharpest weapon. If Iran has one weapon that truly keeps its enemies awake at night, it's missiles. Iran has the largest and most diverse ballistic missile arsenal in the entire. These missiles can travel over 2,000 kilometers, putting Israel and US base among Iran's most feared: the Shahab-3, the Sejil, and the new the Fatah, a hypersonic missile traveling at 15 times the speed of sound, nearly impossible to intercept. In April 2024, Iran launched over 300 missiles and drones toward Israel in a single night. No country in the region has this level of missile power. It is Iran's ultimate deterrent. Iran has quietly become one of the world's leading drone powers. The world didn't realize it until Russia started using them in Ukraine. The Shahed 136 costs as little as $20,000, yet destroys power plants and military vehicles. Iran produces hundreds monthly. Beyond Shaheds, they build recon drones, combat drones, and suicide boats. Iran supplies drones to Hezbollah, the Houthis, and militias across the region. This program has fundamentally changed the cost calculation of modern warfare. Iran is leading that revolution. Iran fights without sending its own soldiers. This is the axis of resistance, funded and armed by Tehran. Hezbollah, the crown jewel with over 100,000 rockets aimed at Israel. Hamas in Gaza, years of Iranian weapons and training. The Houthis, disrupting global shipping in the Red Sea. Iraq and Syria militias create a land corridor to the Mediterranean. Iran controls the network from Tehran without officially going to war. A genius strategy of low-cost, high-impact power projection. Iran can strike anywhere in the region without direct involvement. Fighting without borders, the network stretches unbroken. Iran fights through others. Not its own soldiers, but a shadow army spanning the region. Hezbollah in Lebanon, the crown jewel. Over 100,000 rockets aimed at Israel, more powerful than most national armies. Hamas in Gaza, receiving Iranian weapons and training for years, building an underground arsenal. The Houthis in Yemen, Iranian missiles and drones striking Saudi Arabia, disrupting Red Sea shipping. Shia militias in Iraq and Syria create a land corridor, Tehran to the Mediterranean. Iran strikes anywhere, without officially going to war. A genius.
Iran's Air Force, a service born from pre-revolutionary US jets. US sanctions block modern jets and spare parts for these aircraft. Iran turned to Russia for Su-35S and built domestic Kosar and Azarakh jets. The real strength, air defense, the Russian S-300 shields Iranian airspace. Iran also deployed the domestically built Bavar 373 system. With layered air defenses, any strike on Iran becomes extremely costly.
Modern warfare isn't just bullets and missiles, it's fought in cyberspace. In 2010, Stuxnet, a US and Israeli virus, destroyed Iran's nuclear centrifuges. Iran got the message. They built one of the world's most active state-sponsored hacking programs. APT-33, APT-34, Charming Kitten, all linked to Iran's IRGC, stealing intelligence, spreading disinformation. They've hit US banks, Saudi oil facilities, Israeli infrastructure, European governments, all without a single shot fired. In the modern battlefield, Iran's cyber army rivals its missiles. One thing is certain. In the invisible war, Iran has become a force to be reckoned with. The nuclear question remains the defining crisis of our time. Iran insists its program is purely peaceful. But Western intelligence sees a different reality, one step from weapons grade. 60% enrichment. Weeks away from fissile material for a bomb, the capability exists. Iran has not been. 2015 deal offered hope. 3 years later, it collapsed. Sanctions returned. The world watched. A nuclear Iran would permanently shift the regional balance and trigger an arms race across the Middle East. The world holds its breath. The question remains unanswered.